Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have the Technomarine Titanium Reef 100 meter automatic sports watch, and this happens to be model number TM-516004. And as usual, we're going to open this thing up, look at all the features and functions, check out the build quality, and then I'll let you know what I think of the Titanium Reef from Technomarine. That's a lot of T's right there. Also, make sure you check out my Amazon shopping channel for all of my favorite watches that I've reviewed on this channel, and make sure you visit my Teespring merch store and pick yourself up a t-shirt or a mug. I'll make sure to put both of those links in the description field for you. So I've never reviewed a Technomarine, so I wanted to check this thing out. I saw this on Amazon, and I thought it was maybe a joke watch at first, but it kind of looked interesting. So I was like, you know what, let me go and take a look at one of these and see what it's all about. And guys, I have to admit, I kind of like it. I know it's kind of cheesy with, you know, with the mineral oil inside of the crystal there. It's probably sandwiched between obviously the crystal and the actual dial of the watch. There's a little mineral oil sandwich in there. But it's just, I don't know what to say, man. It's kind of cool, actually. And it's actually got some pretty decent features and specs. So I thought I'd hate it, but I actually kind of like it, man. It's really weird. Anyway, here's their watch box. You have this really nice royal blue watch box here. Let me turn this thing around. Now, there's supposed to be some literature down there at the bottom. I didn't see anything, so maybe they just forgot to put it in there. Who knows? You look at the watch box. Let me turn it around here. You got a little, looks like it's, what is that, embossed? The embossed Technomarine logo right there. Decent watch box, man. Has that kind of like that velvety, rubbery finish to it that some of these newer watch boxes have. I kind of like it. All right, here's the watch. It's a big one, absolutely. It's huge. But man, I thought I'd hate it, but I don't. It's really kind of odd. It's just kind of a fun watch, man. So what we'll do, as usual, I'll go ahead and put all the specs on the left-hand side screen, and we'll talk more about this one. This is not going to be a huge in-depth review because there's not really too much to go over with this watch. It's pretty simple and straightforward. So anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the specs. Let me get this thing in focus. You're looking at a 48mm titanium case. It's 16mm thick, so it's pretty thick. It's 55mm lug to lug. It's on a 24mm silicone strap with quick releases. It has a mineral crystal. It has a Seiko NH35A movement with a 41-hour power reserve. You do have the date over there at 3 o'clock. You do not have a day function. It is windable. It is hackable. It has a surprisingly nice screw-down crown over here at 3, even though it's really big. It has a screw-down case back with a skeleton window. It's water-resistant to 100 meters, which is 330 feet, so this is not really a dive watch. It barely has any lume on the hour or minute hand, so you're going to be really disappointed. I'm going to show you, but you're going to be pretty disappointed. And it has a titanium unidirectional bezel. Let me see how big this bezel is. See what type it is. Looks like it's 120 click. Yep, 120 click unidirectional titanium bezel. So guys, like I said, I was just interested to see if this watch was kind of legit or not, and I'm actually kind of impressed. I know that mineral oil is really just a gimmick, but I don't know, man. It's kind of cool. And these come in a couple different colors. They're not actually on Technomarine's website anymore, so if you're going to get one of these, you need to head on over to Amazon. And normally I wouldn't even put a link to a watch like this because I thought it was kind of, you know, like a clown watch, to be honest with you. But man, I kind of like it. Anyway, let's talk about the dial. Obviously, you have a pretty simple dial. You have some applied indexes there, simple hour and minute hand, simple Technomarine logo up there at the top. You have automatic and 100 meters right above the 6 o'clock index. Of course, you got your date window over there at 3 o'clock. I mean, the dial is super, super simple. There's really not much to go over with the dial. Of course, you have that mineral oil that I guess it's been dyed yellow mineral oil right there in the middle, kind of sandwiched in the dial. So let's talk about the bezel. Nice 120 click bezel, great click action, not too much back play, which is again surprising considering I thought this watch was going to be a little bit of a joke. It's not. It looks like it lines up perfectly with the 12 o'clock index. Real simple titanium case. You don't have any drilled lugs or anything like that. Just a real simple kind of brushed titanium case. Same thing goes with the bezel. Real simple. Looks like you have some sort of like titanium cover for the screw down crown with, it looks like a rubber insert inside. I don't know what they've done. They've probably just taken a regular crown and put this thing over top of it. And you've got a, looks like a embossed or actually looks like this is an applied Technomarine logo right there on the crown. The crown's really big, by the way, but it really works for this watch. I was, again, surprised how smooth and buttery smooth the crown is. Easy to pop in and out, has a nice crown pop, really easy to set the time and the date with the crown. So I'm really kind of flabbergasted with this watch. Let's take a look at the silicone strap. Looks like you have some kind of fake stitching right there. And one thing I forgot to tell you, look at the size of that buckle. That thing is massive. All right, here's a ProMaster, Citizen ProMaster buckle. Here's kind of your average size, maybe a little bit on the small side. And there is the Technomarine buckle. This thing is huge. Really, really big buckle. It kind of looks like a stingray or something. I can't really kind of describe it. Anyway, I mean, it works. It's, you know, it does its job. It's just a really, really big buckle. You've got two keepers here. One has the Technomarine logo kind of molded into the keeper. You have another kind of another sliding keeper. Both of these are sliding keepers. You've got a color contrast on the underside of the strap. You've got yellow underneath the strap. Here are your quick releases right there, where my thumb is, on both sides. That allows you to easily swap out a different color strap if you want. There is your movement. There's the case back of the watch. You've got your movement. You got your rotor there that has blue, like a blue coating on it with the Technomarine logo. And now, interesting with this one, there's some different writing on this case back. It says titanium deep. What else? It says something else really interesting I've never seen on another watch before. It says Japan movement assembled in Malaysia. And I thought there was something else. Oh, on the other side, it says your number. Right there, it says your, right there, it says your number, and that's the serial number of the watch. What else? And that's it. So I've never seen it. I've never seen on the outside of a watch saying your movement. Kind of like a little, you know, personal touch saying, you know, kind of a personal touch saying, hey, look, this is your watch. This is your, you know, your watch number, your serial number. So interesting watch, man. It's really interesting. Let's go ahead and unscrew the crown. Nice little crown pop. I don't know if you even heard that. Let me pop it out once. That's for your date. Pop it out twice. It hacks. You can turn the time, change the time right there. Push it back in. Real satisfying screw in. Wow, that's really nice. This watch is really surprising, y'all. Really, really surprising. What else I want to tell you about it? That's really about it. Obviously, I wouldn't recommend this for actual diving or any actual water sports. I think it might do okay though. It seems pretty well built. You've got a nice light titanium case. The fit and finish on it's really decent. I'm really surprised. But again, I wouldn't, consider this a real tool diver. First of all, it's only 100 meters water resistant. And for a tool diver to be really considered a tool diver, you need it to be at least 200 meters water resistance, to go scuba diving or any sort of water sports. But man, I was really, really surprised. So anyway, guys, did I try it on for you? Oh, let me try it on real quick. I forgot to try it on. The size of that buckle is hilarious. Good grief. Look at the size of that buckle compared to, again, a normal buckle. So there you go. I mean, it's a big watch. Absolutely. It's a huge watch. A lot bigger than I would normally wear. I mean, it's 55 millimeters. I'm sorry, it's not 55 millimeters. It is 48 millimeters. It's 55 millimeters lug to lug. So it's a big watch. It's kind of fun watching that little bubble go through the little sandwich there. Interesting watch. All right, let's go ahead and show you the lume. You're going to be really disappointed with the lume, as I was. Let me go ahead and kill the studio light. And nothing is loomed but the hour and minute hand. I mean, none of the indexes, nothing. And even then, it's like they did one real weak, thin application of lume. There you go. So there's your lume. It lasts, maybe 30 seconds to a minute, and it's going to start fading out. So there you go. I guess all you really need is the hour and minute hand when you think about it, but it's nice to have all the indexes loomed as well, and the second hand. But there you go. Not too bad. A little bit better than I thought. Now that it's in, pretty much total. Actually, let's go ahead and get it total darkness. There you go. Not too bad. Let me zap it again real quick, just to be fair. I have no idea what type of loom this is. I'm guessing maybe a Super Luminova, possibly. I don't know. It doesn't say on their website or anywhere else. And this is not even on their website anymore. So I think they've stopped producing this watch. But anyway, there you go. There's the loom shot. Let's turn the light back on. And guys, that's really been about it for this one. There's nothing really more to tell you about the watch if you like it. And I have to say, I kind of do. If you like it, go over to Amazon and pick yourself up one. They're currently $219, and I'll make sure to put a link in the description field so you can go over to Amazon and pick yourself up one. And also make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure you click that notification bell. All of us YouTubers really need you to click that notification bell. And until the next review, I will see y'all later. Take care. Bye-bye.